Good day everyone, welcome to the Proud Geek channel. Here are today's news from the video game world. For Honor, the tactic action combat game long awaited and coming out next week, will not be on the Nintendo Switch. Creative director Jason Vandenberg said to Trusted Reviews that a Nintendo Switch port of the game is not in the plan at the moment. The team first wants to see if the game will sell and be popular when it comes out next week on PC, PS4 and Xbox One. In the category of people who have way too much time on their hands, there is this team called Phoenix Project who just released a mod for the popular game Minecraft, which is actually a complete and playable Pokemon game. Pokemon Cobalt and Amethyst has been in development since 2014 and features a complete new region on the map of Minecraft with more than 100 Pokemons, gym battles, trainer battles, Pokemon League and everything else you can imagine from the Pokemon world. We will see how long this game will actually last, knowing how Nintendo is very protective of their franchises. But you can find a little trailer of the game on YouTube, and it's definitely worth admiring the hard work these guys put in there. Harmonix, the game behind Rock Band, just announced that Rock Band VR will also be available on the Oculus Rift on March 23rd. The game can be digitally bought in a bundle of $70 with a compatible PS4 or Xbox One guitar controller that you will connect to your PC. The game also required the Oculus Rift headset and the Oculus Rift controller, which will be attached to the guitar. You will be able to play the classic mode and the live concert mode on the game when the game comes out. And personally, I've never been a big fan of Rock Band. I never tried the VR version either. But it could be worth checking out. It's just that the graphics in VR for this game doesn't really attract me. Koei Tecmo Wave, a Japanese company, created the company who created Dynasty Warrior is now working on some fantastic VR experience. A gadget that is some kind of VR cabinet would allow you to watch movies and play games in virtual reality and you would experience it with all your senses, and I literally mean all of them except maybe taste. By placing the box in a small room, the machine would allow players to play games while feeling heat and cold, smell things, simulate walking or running. There would be a wind function and even more stuff. 3 games would be available at launch: G.I. Jockey, a horse racing game; Horror Sense, I guess the names already says enough about it, and the VR virtual reality version of Dynasty Warrior. At the beginning, this VR cabinet would only be available as a pay-per-use service in precise locations, but we could very well see this technology in our homes someday. That'd be really cool. Are any of you still playing World of Warcraft? Well, you might have a new reason to keep playing. You can now use the WoW tokens, which are used as alternative ways to pay for subscriptions, with other Blizzard's games like Overwatch for their loot boxes and Heroes of the Storms to unlock characters and Hearthstone cards. This is made possible by the way World of Warcraft tokens work since recent updates. Usually these tokens are worth $20 of real money, but players often buy or trade them for in-game gold with other players. Now, when you buy these tokens in such way, you can redeem them for $15 worth of stock on battle.net and buy new stuff on your other Blizzard's game. This is a cool way to encourage your players to try other games and keep playing World of Warcraft and get more gold. Could we see Xbox 360 games eventually compatible with PC? Well, when asked the question, Phil Spencer of Xbox and Microsoft said it would be something really challenging, as Xbox machines have locked specifications, while PC are always changing. That would make reliability a big issue. But Spencer said that even though it is unlikely, it is still not necessarily ruled out by Microsoft. And I personally believe that the fact he's saying that confirms that somehow they might already be working on this feature. Quick news here, just letting you know that we finally have the dates for the 2017 Paris Game Week. The event will be from November 1st to 5, and it is the biggest video game convention in France. There's always some cool stuff there. I never went, but we always see things that are worth watching. And finally, we have a release date for the premiere of the second season of Attack on Titans. After 4 years of waiting, this really hyped and popular franchise will launch on Saturday, April 1st. Attack on Titans is a Japanese anime in which giants, humanoid called Titans, coming from an unknown place, attack cities. There is a group of protectors whose job is to kill them if they threaten to get through the barricades, which are actually 3 huge walls. And in the first season, the first wall was breached. So what will happen in the second season, we don't know. But let's just hope that, coming out on April 1st, somehow hope this is not an April Fool's joke, because it will not be taken really well. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. You can make donations on PayPal and Patreons to encourage me even further. And don't miss the show From the Couch every Thursday afternoon. It is a live YouTube show in which we discusses the geek highlights of the week in technology and gaming, and sometimes more. Since it's live, it means there's a chat room. You can interact with us, ask us questions. We will answer you with great pleasure. It's really cool. Every Thursday, 16 hours Eastern Time, 21 UTC. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.